Cease the quacking! Uh-oh, I'm not seeing the scaredy ducks. Where are they? They're where scaredy ducks usually are. Aw. It's okay, little ones. Sit tight, Lil. You're not gonna like this one bit. Sorry, sweetie. Hey, Allison, how did you get Lil in here? It's gonna be okay, sweetie. Don't worry. We're just gonna get you checked out. Slide right back here. So you're nice and snug and you don't go anywhere. I know you're alarmed. It's like okay. It's gonna be okay, sweetie. So yesterday afternoon, evening, while I was doing my evening chores, Allison was feeding Lil Barn Cat, and she noticed that on Lil Barn Cat, something was wrong. So if you're new to our channel, you probably are not familiar with Lil Barn Cat. Lil Barn Cat is one of our 2 barn cats. And earlier this summer, Lil Barn Cat got hit by a car. I was devastated. And for a while we thought she was dead, but somehow she miraculously crawled out of the gutter and showed up on our doorstep. We took her to an animal hospital. She was in the hospital for nearly 2 weeks. She had a ruptured bladder and a shattered pelvis. She really was on death's door for a very long time. But miraculously, thanks to the work of an amazing veterinary team and support from you viewers, we were able to save Lil Barn Cat. We got her a couple of surgeries, she got patched up, and so for the last 7 weeks or so, she has been inside the house on crate restriction, living indoors, and just basically healing and getting better. Overall, things have been going well. You know, I've been giving you guys updates on her progress. She is getting back to normal. In fact, lately she's been almost too spunky for life in the crate. But yesterday, as Allison was taking care of Lil, she noticed that there was like a bulge underneath her stomach. And while Allison's not a vet, she is a medical professional, and so she diagnosed it as a hernia. And she was really concerned, and so we called up our vet, and our vet said, oh gosh, that doesn't sound good, but since she was going to the bathroom okay and she was acting generally normal, she just had this one sore spot, they said that we could wait and bring her in the next morning to get checked out. Now, hernias are never good, and hernias can show up in a number of ways. But if you have a hernia over an area that was once ruptured, it can be a real problem. It can mean that like her guts can practically like spill out of her belly. I'm not sure if that's 100% true, but that's my understanding of it based on how Allison explained it to me. And so right now I am in the process of driving across the state to Burlington, which is where this awesome vet is. And we've got Lil Barn Cat in the back. I put her in a crate and she's in there. Probably why you've been hearing her mule from the back. And so we are heading to Burlington to get her checked out. I got to admit, I'm really, really worried. I just love this cat so much, and I don't want something bad to happen to her.
And very artful. A smart lawyer of Irish ancestry, Dwayne had married into the Livingston family.
Thank you for calling Burlington Emergency and Veterinary Specialists, Vermont's premier veterinary hospital. Due to COVID-19, only hospital personnel and pet patients are allowed in the building. Our priority is to keep you, your family, and pets safe until...
Hello, this is Lauren. How can I help you?
Hey there, Lauren. I'm here with Lil Barn Cat.
Okay, and what car are you in?
I'm in
or what parking space?
I'm looking through the number. I think it's 14. It's a gray pickup truck.
All right, I've got you checked in. The nurse will give you a call back shortly.
Okay, cool. Thanks. How you doing there, sweetie? It's gonna be okay. Don't worry. I know you're a little scared. It's okay, sweetheart. Aw. And I'm here with you. Don't worry. I know they're scared. You know, really, when it comes down to it, all of our pets, Lil, Pablo, Toby, they all hate leaving the farm. Of course, I guess it's not that different than me, because I kind of hate leaving the farm too. Oh, it's okay. Here. Come on, Lil. Oh, come on, Lil.
I know some cats are like, oh god.
There you go.
Thank you so much.
All right, thanks a lot. So you guys will call me when she's ready?
Oh yeah, definitely.
You think it'll be a while, or like?
It shouldn't be that long, because we're currently about to go into a kind of a critical surgery. So I'm gonna have Dr. Hall take a peek at her, see what his thoughts are, and see what we can do. And then as soon as I know that, I'm gonna get started on everything.
Awesome. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, he'll give you a call as soon as he takes a look at her.
Okay, great. Thank you. So in case you guys are wondering, Dr. is the surgeon who did like Lil's other surgeries. He's like a really good dude. You know, we owe our cat our life to him, so I'm really glad he's gonna be the one taking a look at her. So I guess it's just gonna be up to waiting to find out what happens. Since I'm here in Burlington and in civilization, I might as well go run a couple of errands.
But palpating her abdomen, her body wall feels intact. I don't feel any hernias. Everything's nice and solid and smooth down there. Feels really good, actually. And she looks great. The only thing that I'm feeling down there that I think you guys were feeling, and it is bigger on the left side. She's got little fat pouches down there, and most cats actually have them.
Today's definition of the day is fupa.
Hers are just kind of a little bit separated out, probably just from scarring from surgery. But I don't feel anything that feels like a hernia or anything that concerns me. Like I said, her body wall feels intact, feels really solid, actually. I don't feel anything concerning there.
Okay, so you're not worried.
I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not.
All right. Well,
I think everything feels great. She looks great.
All right. That's quite a relief.
Yeah. I keep an eye on it. Let us know if anything changes, it gets bigger or anything like that. But overall, I'm really happy.
Okay. Cool. All right. Cool. Well, then I'll be right back to the office to pick her up.
Sounds great.
Hey.
Just let us know when you get here. I'll have Cindy bring him out for you.
All right, cool. Hey, by the way, I just wanted to say thank you. You know, you've done so much good stuff for her, and we just really appreciate it. And yeah, like it's just awesome.
I appreciate that. It's wonderful that you guys were willing and able to do that for her. She's such a nice cat, sweet cat.
Yeah.
And very tough too. So I appreciate that.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Dr. I really appreciate it.
All right. Thank you. Alrighty.
See ya. Bye.
Have a good day.
So as I think you just heard in that phone call, things are okay. So it sounds like Lil is just fine. Dr. said he was really happy with how she's healing up, which I take as an awesome sign. And so yeah, I've got to turn right back around and immediately go pick up Lil, which is good.
All set. No problem. She looks amazing. I'm so happy that I can look.
She's a great cat, and I appreciate all the help. Thanks. Poor Lil. I'm sorry, Lil. Turns out we were hypochondriacs. Yeah, so this little adventure is going to eat up about, I don't know, 4 hours of my day that I had planned on doing other things, but oh well. You know, when you love an animal, you will go to extraordinary measures to save that animal. And that's definitely the situation we got here with Lil Barn Cat. Come with me, little kitty. Aw, would you look at that, Lil? Allison even made a sign for you. You're back home. Out you go. Yay! Home, home, home. There. I bet you need to use the potty. So if you gotta go to the bathroom, you can go to the bathroom. I'll get you some food. I wasn't sure if they were gonna need to do like tests on her or something, so we didn't feed her this morning, so she's probably a little hungry. Oh boy, Lil, look what you got. This one's called Flatland Feast. Hang on. Hang on. You can lick the top. Ooh, it looks good, doesn't it? Yeah, you're a little hungry kitten. So I know some of you have questions about what we're gonna end up doing with Lil Barn Cat. You guys are wondering, are we gonna keep her outside and have her return to her regular barn cat responsibilities? Are we gonna bring her inside and have her stay in? And the reality is, once she comes off that restriction, what we're gonna do is actually we're gonna let her stay inside and be a house cat. Because of the injuries that she's got, she's never gonna be quite as mobile as she once was, and so I just worry that she's gonna be a sitting duck for a predator. You know, and I will say we've also had lately a little bit of a mouse problem here in the house, and so the idea of having her take care of business is not a bad thing. Oh look, she's taking care of business now too. Sorry, Lil, I'll give you a little privacy. So she's gonna be an indoor cat. But yeah, I guess it was definitely a bullet dodge when it comes to Lil today. We were really worried about her, but apparently she's just got a little bit of a fupa going.
If you don't know what a fupa is, fatty upper pelvic area.
If you have fupa, remember, you are still sexy.
The one thing that's complicated with having Lil inside is that my allergies are gonna act up. Basically, I'm just willing to take the risk for her. Again, like I said, it's the things that you do for the pets that you love. I'm not gonna be doing allergy shots. I find that I've tried to do them in the past and they never quite worked for me. And also, given where we live, it's actually really hard to find an allergist willing to apply the shots that I could get to on a weekly basis. I am gonna almost effectively do a version of allergy shots myself by just sort of microdosing myself with exposure to Lil. Hoping that the more frequent exposure to the cat dander doesn't become too much of a problem. I'll also take Claritin to help keep things in check. Certain rooms like our bedroom and in my office will probably remain off limits to Lil and we just won't let her in there. And so I'm hoping that all of that works out and our kitty can remain happy and healthy and go from being Lil Barn Cat to Lil House Cat. I'm not actually sure if we're gonna change her name or not, but yeah.